Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make your own automated meth lab. The only thing you will need to do is make sure your workers have all the needed resources and the rest will be handled by your workers. So let's get started. Alright, you will need 3 chemists and 2 handlers. My third chemist is actually stuck in there. And you will need 5 beds. I have 3 over here and 2 over there. If you want to sleep, you can always place your bed, sleep, and then pack it up. And then this is what you will need as workforce. Now, where you get this, I'm gonna show you. Okay, you can walk in here after 6 p.m. So you can open the door, you go all the way up here, and you talk to this guy. And you say, I want to hire an employee. Okay, he's gonna ask you what kind of employee, and you're gonna say 3 chemists and 2 handlers, but you have to do it one by one. So you click on chemist, then he's gonna ask you where do you want them, and you're gonna say wherever you want. For me it's bungalow. I have reached a limit of 5, but that's okay because I only need 5 in total. So once you have done this, you have to pay him some cash, and then you will have to pay your employees as well every day. And this is why you have to make sure that they have money in the case in front of their bed. To start the production, you will need 2 chemistry stations and 2 ovens and 1 chemist, which will produce it for you. You don't have to be here at all. He will do the work. You only have to make sure that he has all the ingredients in here. You can automate this as well, but I have not done that. I just come here from time to time and make sure that he has all the needed materials inside of the 2 chemistry stations, and the rest he will handle himself. I have unassigned him now just to show you how it's done. So the first thing you need is obviously a bed, and you have to assign this bed to him. So let's do that first. So let's say he doesn't have a bed. You walk up to him and you press 9, which will give you the option to choose a bed for him. So let's say this one. You make sure that he has money inside the briefcase, otherwise he's not gonna work. And then you walk up to him again, press E, and over here you can assign the stations. So let's do that. You walk to the stations and we say he needs those 2 and those 2. Now he's assigned to them. And now this is where most people get it wrong. So now when your chemist is making the liquid meth, you will have to put it in the oven, but you will have to tell him that. So you press E on the station, and over here you have destination. I will remove that. You click on the destination, and now you say, okay, I want you to bring it here to the oven. And this is done. So you have to do the same with the second chemistry station. You choose the destination, and this will be the oven. And from here you have to tell him to store the end product in a shelf, and you do it the same way. You click on E, you choose a destination, and this will be this shelf for me. And you do the same with the other oven. So you choose destination, and that's done. So for the production you will need 3 things. Those 2 you can buy and actually order. So let me do that quick. You go to deliveries, and Oscar can deliver them. So you can say like, I need 30 of those and I need 30 of those. You choose your destination. In my case this will be the bungalow, and there is only 1 loading dock. So you place the order, and after 3 hours he's gonna arrive here, and you can pick them up and store them inside. Okay, now you're producing meth, but this is not the product that you want to sell. You want to mix it. So what you need is 8 mixing stations, if you want to make like the most expensive one, you will need 8 mixing stations with 8 shelves behind them. And the reason for this is there actually comes our handler. For example, this guy, I will tell him to take the products that are on this shelf and place them on the mixing station. I will also tell him to take the meth from here and place it on the first mixing station. So once the 2 products are here, the chemist will come over here, he will press the button and this will mix. Once this is done, he will move it to the next one, where another product is gonna be used to mix it further. And this is gonna happen 8 times, and at the end here, at the last one, we're gonna tell him, the chemist, to place the product in this shelf. Once the product is in this shelf, we will tell one handler to pick it up from there, make a brick and place it in this shelf. And this is the end product. This is what you will get after all this cycle is being done. So I will show you now how to start to assign your workers, your handlers and your chemists to the different stations. So I have unassigned this handler. So what you need to do is walk up to him, press E, and over here you see routes. He can do 5 things at the same time. Like not at the same time, but 5 things in total. So you press on add new, you choose from which shelf, and this will be then the first one here. So you choose this shelf and you say to bring it to this mixing station. And this you do for everyone. So the next one, I accidentally closed it. So let's say the next one will be this shelf, and he needs to move the products on this mixing station. And he can do 5. So this is 3. This is gonna be 4. And this is gonna be 5. Alright, but we have 8. So this is why you need a second one. Let's go to him. Actually unassign him just to show you. You do exactly the same. I'm gonna unassign this as well. Alright, you click routes from and you choose. Now we have done 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from the 6th one goes to this mixing station. The 7th one goes to this mixing station, and the last one has to come all the way here and do this. Now all your needed products will be placed on the mixing stations, and you already told no, we have not told him. Now we will tell him also to bring the meth that's ready from this shelf. Yeah, we choose it and we say bring it to the first mixing station. So it goes from here to here to here and all the way out there. So what will happen now, he's gonna make sure that you always have the raw material here, that you will always have the mixing product here, and your chemist is gonna make sure that this is getting mixed and is brought to the next one and all the way up to the 8th one, and from here we're gonna tell the chemist to place it on the shelf. Now let's see how the chemist works. So you go to your chemist and you say assign stations, you click on it. He can do 4 in total, so you click on this and you go to the first one, then you assign the second one, the third one and the fourth one. Okay, now very important, once you have done this, it's not done. Now you have to click E on your mixing station and make sure that the threshold is at 10. So there must be minimum of 10 items on the mixing station in order to start. And then the destination, this is the very important part, where you have to say to your chemist, okay, once this is done, this product is done, I want to bring it to the next station. over here. And you have to do this for every single station. So it's gonna look like this. You come to the next one, click on destination, and you say, okay, bring it to the third one. And from the third one, we want to bring it to the fourth one, and so on until you reach 8. Now once you are here at the end, instead of another mixing station, because the product is completely done, you're gonna say, okay, I want you to place it on this shelf here, and he's gonna store it in there. And now the last thing that, if you want, you can do is tell one of your handlers, I believe this guy, yeah, this guy will do it. You will tell him to pick it up, this product that the chemist placed here, and put it in here to the brick press. So once this is done, you also have to tell him, okay, I want you, let's unassign this first. Okay, I want you to work on this station. Alright, brick press. And the last thing you need to do is make sure that the product moves from here to another shelf. So you have to choose a destination again by pressing E on the station, the brick press. Yeah, click destination, and it's gonna bring it over here. And this is actually the whole cycle. You will need 5 beds. You can go ahead and copy my layout. Maybe it's not the best one, but still it does the trick. We produce our meth, then we mix it, and we pack it in bricks, just because I am giving this to my dealers and they handle the rest. And if I need like a few packs for myself, I can just take one, go over here, and say unpackage on the packaging station, because you have 2 options, package, unpackage. I click unpack and I get 20. And this I can pack in smaller bags to just go and sell. And then you obviously have to do the same with the second chemist for the rest of the mixing stations. So the other 4, we have done the first 4 here, and then you have to tell your second chemist or assign him to this, and this station, so that the cycle is complete. In the meantime, our delivery has arrived, so you can pick up this stuff and store them inside, like this for example. And then you will have space over here, a few shelves where you can store more stuff. Like this is what you buy by, actually let's do it to just show you. So you go to messages and you talk with this girl, and instead of ordering a dead drop, yeah, you can order like, I believe 10, let's see, no, not even 10. Instead of doing this, you just say to her, we need to meet up, but this has to be, this can only happen at night after, I believe, 12 p.m. and once it's 4 a.m. you can do it. So you come over here, you say we need to meet up, and she's gonna say, okay, I'll be under the west bridge for the next 6 hours. But since it's night, and you know, at 4 a.m. the time never goes further, it stops. So you can go with a vehicle, for example, loaded up, and this way you can buy more at once instead of having to you know, go for the dead drop, pick it up, and order a new one for the next day. Everything happens right there. Let's see where she actually is. Under the bridge, she said. Here. Okay, supplier meeting. Let's go over there just to show you. Alright, here she is. And now you can buy as many as you want. Like for example, I have 4, I can buy 40 because I have 4 slots. No, can I not? Oh, I don't have enough cash. Okay, but you can fill up your inventory, and this way you don't have to worry about this for a while, because it's a little bit slow. Producing meth is not so quick as the wheat, for example, but you have to make sure that you have all these ingredients, and I'm gonna quickly fill them up now. Okay, then we need this. Alright. Alright, and if you wonder how I'm stacking them and moving them so quick, you just have to press shift and left click, and it's gonna save you a lot of time. Alright, the last thing you have to make sure is that you have all the needed products inside of your shelves, and this is what you will need to do manually. And I highly recommend you to buy this vehicle because it has 16 slots. So you come to the gas station, you buy whatever you need. For me it's now motor oil. Put it in there, and then you can buy let's see what the next one was. Yeah, I need this. You say 160 and you come here with an empty inventory, so you can fill quick your vehicle like this. Alright, and you can buy a third item, and this will be for me the white pills. Alright, and then you just drive home. Alright, and now my pills are the third ingredient, so we place them on the third shelf. We do the same with all the other ingredients, so the soda is the second shelf. Alright, and then the third one is gonna be, or actually the first one is gonna be the motor oil. If you want to make this recipe, because for me personally I think this is the most profitable one, you can copy my recipe, or I'm just gonna show it on the screen right now. So this is all the needed materials and all the steps, so 8 mixing stations for mixing your meth 8 times, and this is gonna give you the end product, which will cost 343, and this is the suggested price, but you can always go up, like say 360, and they will buy it. Don't worry, they will buy it. It's highly addictive, and most of your customers will like this. This is like for me the most profitable one. Alright, and once you have filled up all your stations, let's see how this actually works. So I'm gonna take my bed, place it in here, and sleep. Alright, I haven't made many deals today, but that's fine. My dealers are doing all the job. So you wake up, you can pick up your bed, and if this happens to you, like I said previously, this one is stuck. Okay, this guy is now gonna fill the first station. See, he puts the motor oil there. Now the second ingredient is the Coke. Okay, now my first mixer, my first chemist is gonna mix this, and once it's done, she's gonna bring it over here where the Coke is already placed. Then she's gonna place this item, this product that's made here, she's gonna place it here and mix it further, and this is gonna go on and on. But if you have an NPC like this one which is stuck, all you have to do is come over here, and actually let's wait. Okay, you save your game, you quit, and you continue. Alright, let's see. Now she's doing nothing because she did her job, but this one is now working, and she's gonna mix this, and then this, and then this, all the way up here, and store it inside of the shelf. How cool is that? Like, they do all the work and you get to like only fill up all the shelves, and eventually you can sell this yourself, or you can give it to your dealers, place make it like buyable from here, list for sale, and then they will start messaging you and your dealers are gonna sell. I believe your dealers don't even have to have this enabled in order to sell. Everything that they have in their inventory they will sell. So yeah, this is pretty much it, how you do it. Alright guys, this is it for today's video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like if the guide was useful to you, and I will see you in the next one, where I am actually going to explain how to make an automated wheat farm. So stay tuned and take care.